Guys, welcome to Crypto Info, blockchain made easy with the Tenka. Having a little problem here getting on the air. We're trying to run our intro first thing. I think I might have cut it off just in case I did. Here you go. Guys, welcome back to Crypto Info, blockchain made easy with your host, Frank, the Crypto Tank. Please be kind enough to tap that like and subscribe. Good morning, welcome in Crypto Midwest. Welcome in this morning, my brother. Good morning, my good sir. We have quite an episode for you this morning. We're covering the Clarity Act and welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us here on Crypto Info. We're covering why the Clarity Act is, why these dates that they set, like markup date yesterday, a distraction. It's not too dissimilar to Raw Powell calling the banana zone. I'm kidding. I love Raw Powell. I joke. Raw, people try to call, where a stock's going to be, where a crypto is going to be on a time horizon. Not happening. Nice try. I don't care how good you are, unless you've gone to the future and back, you do not know. This is how the markets can fool everybody. Day in and day out, this is what they do. They shake everybody out of the markets. They lure you in with carrots too, don't they? Come on in the market. Come on in with this, this date of the 15th. Oh my gosh, that's it. Prior to the January 15th. Oh, everybody come on, crypto. Hurry up before they do this. Oh, no, they're not doing it. What? Same crap every time. Guys, same crap every time. When I do that and I say, guys, and I start going into a rant, I'm not talking about you guys. Because I know you guys know. I know you guys know the truth. And the truth is that, first of all, concerning the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin is a joke. And Bitcoin is a false, and Bitcoin is what it is, okay? Good for you, Bitcoin. I don't like fakers. I don't like cheaters. I don't like those who are unauthentic. I don't like those. I don't care if you're just a thing. I don't care if you purport to be something that you're not. You suck in my eyes. You need to just go away. I have no time for that. Not good, clean energy. Not good, clean code into the matrix. Garbage in, garbage out. Why want to lie into the matrix and inject all these lies into your world around you? Doesn't make any sense. Stay truthful. Stay honest. Don't go to, hey, we're a payments mechanism. Oh, no, we're a store of value. Yeah. Oh, no. What are you going to be next? What's Bitcoin going to be next, I wonder? All right, enough of this yapping. Comments. Mrs. Loopy, welcome in this morning. Lodge, welcome in. Newcomer. Seth, welcome in. Unless you've been in and you've decided to voice yourself now and you were creeping in the background. Don't be a creeper. Comment. Kidding. Welcome in. Trying to have fun here. Seth, welcome in, brother. Need more clarity? Like Will Ferrell needs more cowbell. Faux show, bro. No doubt about it. We need this clarity and it's coming. Don't worry. Now look. Here's the thing. I got to get all CEO. Now look. Now listen. Now look. You want to do your CEO talk? Now listen. Now look. You got to preface everything you say with that. Anytime I ever ask you a question, here's how you answer. Now listen. Or it's, now look. And it's soft. You put it in there very, very smoothly. Now listen, here's the deal. Here's what some folks know about crypto and some folks don't know about. And I hope you guys are doing great this morning, by the way. This channel is for fun. I'm not a financial advisor. For me, well, I was going to say it's about making money, but it's not, because that's not true. It's for informational, educational purposes only. Crypto itself is for me making money. I like that. I don't know why you guys are in here. Why would you even, you don't want to make any money with crypto. That's not why you're in crypto. Nah, the last thing you're in crypto for is to actually make money with it, right? It's what everybody's in crypto for. It's all we're here for. Oh, I care about the tech. No, you don't. You're not a dev. Shut up. You don't care about the tech. Stop playing. You don't care about C++ and I got a C++ in coding and math. There's no way I'm going to go develop. I got a C+ in math. Here's the deal. Stop trying to be funny, first of all, Tank. Second of all, stop using that first person voice. People don't like it. Makes you sound cocky. Here's the deal. Crypto's going to the moon and everybody knows it. I'm going to show you how and why. Look at this is so simple. Sorry, I'm missing comments here. Hang on. Comments, sorry. Yeah, no doubt, Lodge. Oh, you've been watching for a while. Right on. Right on, Creeper. Hey, keep on. Creepers, keep on creeping. I'm going to get copyrighted for that. No, I'm not. Nobody even knew what the heck you were trying to sing. That was horrible. Here's the deal. Bitcoin's at 95K. I'm having too much fun. Ethereum is at 3,300. XRP's at $2.06. $2.06. You got your Solana. I think there's an A at the end, but I'll call it Solana if you want me to. You got your Solana all-time high, $294 according to CoinMarketCap. Don't know how accurate that is. Dogecoin's at 13 cents. But people love this Monero. Oh, I know. Hey, by the way, I did check out your boy there. Is it Bill Holton? The silver. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. He's not playing games. He says silver's going 7,500. He says it's going to smash 7,500. He says when all this catches up, this carry trade, it's this whole thing, and this whole thing unwinds, not carry trade, this whole thing unwinds. I'm thinking about Japanese carry trade, but we're going to see it unwinding here as well. No more paper with silver here. You ain't playing no games. You got to have the silver now. So when we look at Monero now, not Monero, when we look at silver doing its thing, who knows? We could see a $5,000 silver in a few months here. We could. We very well could. There's not enough silver. Ain't enough to go around. Gold's experiencing a similar thing. All right, now let's get back to the crypto. Hedera Hashgraph's at 11 cents, and Shiba Inu is at 5 zeros and an 8. Canton is at 13 cents. Uniswap, $5.27. Yes, I skipped over Polkadot. Why is ICP up 31% on the 7-day? She's at $4.23 now. I'm not going to answer it. That was a rhetorical question. We know why. Some folks like Aptos, bless your souls. I love me some Render, $2.21. Let's see where she goes. Shout out if you love some Render in the comments. And by the way, shout out if you love VeChain. Give me your thoughts on VeChain, please, in the comments, if you don't mind. I'm trying to activate the comments, but I also want to know. So there you go. Truth told, I'm doing both, dual purpose. Quant, $73, XDC 4, and thank you. And XDC's at 4 cents, guys. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hold on. What else do some people love? Thank you, Studio. How dumb. I'm not even going to say the name of it. I just saw it flash by. Crypto can be really silly sometimes. See, people like Theta. Bless you. I don't know about Theta. Zebek. People like Zebek. 0.003 cents per coin right now. All right, that's getting a little bit too boring even for me. So when that happens, it's time to switch over. Get back to some comments because I'm getting bored. Ranger's in here. What's up, dude? Martin, what's up, brother? Everybody in here, welcome, welcome, welcome to the channel. Yo, 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 yo. And Crypto Midwest, shouting out to Ranger here. Sorry, thought you had a comment. Martin, hello, Martin. What's up, my good sir? Crypto is certainly what we are going to be covering until the cows come home. They already did, and we're still covering it. What the heck you doing? You're supposed to stop. Bill Holter's, yes, I just got wind of him. He's interesting. Yeah, he's pretty high up there. He says $7,500 for silver. Yikes. Says Lee Snake without Chucky Dowls and Zotar Dowls. I try to just be simple as I can, Seth. Thanks, brother. Dark Sleeper, Flare token. Yeah, let's check it, Crypto Midwest. Yep, Flare, we just passed her. Where's that Flare? Over there. Sorry. Hold on. Where are you, Flare? She's a little bit back on the list, but she's not that far back. Yeah, I got me some Flare too. I hope you guys do as well. Never financial advice on the channel. Flare's a nice one. Flare offering some some smart contract ability on XRP Ledger amongst some other things that it does. But see, here's the thing: smart contract, although it's not the same type of smart contract hosting, but so to speak. But XRPL can do that on its own. Go check it, and they're developing that further. Doesn't mean Flare won't be needed. Flare does other things. But yes, love me some Flare. We got that in an airdrop, of course. And not that I like an airdrop, because I don't do an airdrop anymore. I don't feel it's secure. That's simply my opinion. Yeah, I love some Flare, dude. Guys, by the way, Caleb and Brown, please do not forget to check Caleb and Brown, see what the dilly is on Caleb and Brown. They back your crypto 1-to-1. They're open 24/7. They use Fireblocks institutional grade custody to guard your crypto. And by the way, you get your personal crypto broker at no extra charge. Costs $500 to actually get the account set up. It does not cost you anything if you'd like to move your crypto over from your other cold wallets or other exchanges. Talk right, guy, if you're going to be live on YouTube. My apologies. I must speak properly and enunciate as nicely as I can. Yeah, so Caleb and Brown is your one-stop shop for your cryptocurrency brokerage needs. And the thing with Caleb is you can cash out that day when your crypto's cranking. You can cash out, a milski or two. You want to go, don't tell me. Some of you guys got a milski or two. Don't shout it out. I don't want to hear it in the comments. Some folks have the right cryptos, and they have quite a few of them. And they will be cashing out on massive quantities, dollar amounts into USD on certain days for a 2-3 week period. This time we could see a 6-8 week period, an extended run, even longer. But anyway, try doing that on the exchange. You'll only pull 50K a day off of Uphold. And you know what happens. You want to get your money right when it's cranking, right? Right. Let's get over to Fiat Leak. What's happening here in asteroids? My wife calls this asteroids. She's like, pull up asteroids again. Let's see that. It does kind of look like asteroids shooting all over the place. Look at 279 XRP trading in said wallets in the past minute right here. And this is where these are going to. These are the exchanges. I'm saying wallets, but they're exchanges. These are the exchanges that they're trading on in the past minute. All right. Getting back to, hey, let's do this. Hold on. Let's grab comments real quick because then I got to go. Oh, I didn't even share my screen. What a knucklehead. Look at this guy. Wife says, don't call yourself a knucklehead on air. You know what I say? I'm not afraid of it. All right, here's the thing. You got 175,000 trading on said exchanges in the past minute, and here's where they're going to. All right. Good. All right, let's get back to comments now. Now that we've covered that. I'm good for missing all the comments for a whole long period of time and them being irrelevant. I mean, by the time I get back to them, my apologies. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I know. Flare's going to jump, I think. I agree, Crypto Midwest. She's going to jump. They're all going to jump. They're all going to jump to a certain point, and then some will do a little fizzle. Some will level. Some will fizzle. Some will drop to the bottom, like Alka-Seltzer, to the bottom of the glass, and be a nothing burger and dissolve into nothing. Some will rise to the top. In fact, out of all that dissolving, what will rise to the top is all that bubbly stuff you see inside your glass of Alka-Seltzer after it's all dissolved. Know what I mean? Catch that analogy? Martin says, I had VeChain, but now I'm holding Velo. This is one reason Velo Labs partnered with BlackRock by integrating BlackRock's tokenized treasury fund BIDL into its USDV stablecoin. Agree. Thank you for the info. And right on and spot on, brother. Marster says, laughing this morning, you're all entertaining. Well, thank you. You're trying to be fun on a Friday. Hey, it's Friday, man. Come on. Snow days, 2 snow days. Tomorrow next, I feel like we're back in school again. We got snow days coming. I still have to work. I was just looking up FDIC. It covers up to 250K. However, this is Rangers talking. However, how many people would actually be covered in a time of crisis? Agree. And if covered by default paper, cost of living crisis. I agree. If anything ever, we had a calamity. Let's say we had like a Carrington event on this planet, a calamity like that. We would have such an issue on this planet. If I'm going to do this, I've got to do because people aren't going to know. Carrington event. Here's what happened way back in the day. Some of you know, some of you don't. Tunguska event happened too, but we're pretty sure that could have been Nikola Tesla shooting a ray across the globe. We're not sure about that one. Yeah, Carrington event. Let's get the dates. It was August 28th, 1859. Please don't act like it can't happen again, simply because this was 1859. Here comes the newscaster, breaking it down, giving you the news. No, that's annoying. Don't talk like that. That's so annoying. Carrington event. What happened was, of course, we had a massive, here I'll read it, the most intense geomagnetic storm in recorded history, peaking on 1 to 2 September 1859 during solar cycle 10. By the way, we're in heated up solar cycles right now if you go check and do some research. It created strong auroral displays that were reported globally and caused sparking and even fires in telegraph stations, for sure. It also had people up at 2 in the morning, out doing their thing and feeding animals on farms and so forth. And everybody's like, no, wait a minute, what are you doing? It's 2 in the morning. No, it's not. It's the sun's out. It's daytime. No, that's the Carrington event doing that. So when that happens, what in the world happens to Bitcoin is what I would ask. What happens to, what happens to other cryptos too? Oh, yikes. What happens to blockchain? That's my question. But getting back to comments, I think we'll just get paid. Thank you, Martin. Very nice of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, you're welcome for the content, and thank you for your comments, and thank you for your small donations. If people understand, that was very nice of you. If people understand, I never want anybody being in any kind of weird, extra weird financial situation than they were before because they're donating on the channel. So please, if you can handle that, that's very nice of you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I would like to say at this point that crypto is going... I don't know when, and this is the thing, okay? Because people ask me in my circle, and I have the wife ask me constantly, and the studio asks me, and blah, blah, blah. And here's the deal. When it comes to crypto, people want to know when it's going to go up. People want to know when the heyday is coming for crypto and when we can finally be paid. Here's the thing with crypto. Let me be as honest and as accurate as I believe I can, okay? I would say this, crypto is not like any other burgeoning asset class where it, suffers from thin liquidity, thin floats, blah, 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 okay? But that would be inaccurate because it's not the same as other burgeoning asset classes, is it? It's its own thing, just as AI is its own thing. So yes, it's a burgeoning asset class, but it brings different things to the table now, doesn't it? And it comes to play in a different way now, don't it? Yes, AI does versus crypto. They integrate for sure, but you can't say these two burgeoning asset classes come out to play the same way and are going to move the same exact way. They'll move similarly, but not everything is the same. So yeah, history rhymes for sure. Since history rhymes, and we can go on this broad premise of this broad predication, let's say that you know that if we own something, never financial advice on the channels, is only educate for informational and educational purposes only. Sometimes just a tad of entertainment. Here's the deal: we know the truth. If I go buy a car, a supercar, not saying I'm going to, but if I buy a supercar and I take care of it and I'm careful, I don't drive it a lot. Let's say I get I don't know, whatever, Ferrari Spider. I don't know, something sweet like an S. What is it? The SF? What's that sweet Ferrari Spider? Anyway, I love that thing, the looks of that thing. And what I'm saying is, some of these supercars increase, of course, in value each year, every year. You don't drive them, you don't put miles on them, you keep them pristine. They increase in value each year. So, as we well know. So, obviously, things increase in value as we're holding them, and the world realizes, wow, that thing you're holding is more popular now. Bitcoin, store of speculation. That thing you're holding is being used in the real world more now. XRP ledger, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So, utility cryptos, things like this. And as they become more valuable and you or me or somebody's holding them potentially in cold storage wallets, hopefully the majority of them, excuse me, they're being used in the real world more and more. Also, they're being speculated on more and more in the real world. They're becoming more valuable in these two ways in the real world more and more as you're sitting there holding them. Now you're like, you know what? No offense to anybody, but someone's going to be my absolute liquidity right now. I think I'm going to dump some of this. I think I'm going to dump some of these shares. And there you go. That's how it goes. It goes that way every time. Can anybody call? Here's my point, and here's the ultimate. What's your point? Here's the ultimate point, what we're just talking about. Can nobody call that time horizon? Please stop. Please stop. Nobody's calling when Bitcoin's going to blah, 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 and XRP's going to blah, 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 because we just saw everybody try to do it, and they all look like a bunch of... You fill in the blanks. You know what I mean? Including me. Because I was one of them who said a bunch of... You saw me putting the price predictions on the board. I was one of them. It's fun. Come on. Let's be honest. It is fun. When we do that, including me, we're always off. We're always off. Come on. It don't work like that. You can't. It's broader than that. You can't just put a stamp on. The wife's always asking me, when crypto going to go... I don't know when it does it. My answer is, I'm not trying to be a wise guy, when it actually does it. I mean, it'll tell us when the prices go. There you go. You let the market tell you what it's going to do. You don't try to inject your opinion, your emotions, my suggestions as an educator. I don't think, not financial advice, I don't think that we do right by ourselves and act as smart institutional money when we inject our emotions, assumptions, and nonsense into our investing habits. I hope I said that well enough for everyone, including me. I'm guilty of it sometimes too, and I got to take these two things and sit on them. And I got to take this and just put it away. You're not touching anything. Stop. Leave the stuff you've researched. You researched again today to verify that you are correct on what you've chosen. Take your hands, tanker, and sit on them. Don't do it. It's so difficult to not make moves in the market for people. And I'll get to comments, guys. Sorry. I totally understand that people want to be active with their investing. Then go be a day trader and set aside a certain amount of money. Go do some swing trading if you want to. You want to be a little less risky. But you want to play this game of the long-term purchase, hold on cold, and wait for the market to tell you or me, the individual, retail, and institutions alike, where the price is going to go. It goes where it goes. And where it stops, nobody knows. Yeah, we'll finish with that. Because that's what's happening. We're coming to a super cycle. March, they're dropping in $20. What? Thank you. Guys, listen, here's the thing. Thank you for dropping in the money. And thank you very much for that donation. I like that super sticker. Here's the thing. If you're dropping in and helping the channel, you really are helping the channel. I'll tell you, honestly, I actually pay for the channel every month. So there you go. So I'm not ashamed and I'm not afraid. I was in the beginning. I'm like, Frank, why are you afraid? If somebody wants to donate money, fine. Don't discourage people. Also, don't encourage people, though, to be donating money. Never have yourself in a worse financial spot than you are because you're dropping me money. There you go. Now, if it's an investment for you and you drop a little money and it's paying off for you and you're and we're winning, then that's, and you're seeing that as value, then that's fine. I would never encourage it, and I don't want. If you guys do it, you're fantastic. Thank you. I want people in a nice spot money wise, and giving me your money is not going to be doing that. But if people can afford it, thank you. All right. Back to the topic. Thank you, Markster. It's very nice of you. Back to the topic at hand, but first back to comments because I'm missing comments. As usual, my apologies. This is one of my shortcomings is the comment thing. Tesla was an absolute genius and far ahead of his time, says Ranger. Yes, he did. Yes, Our Caffeine, welcome in. I didn't see you, brother. Hollywood, welcome in. I'm sorry I'm missing people. We got Hollywood, we got Our Caffeine here. I'm missing everybody. Yes, Tesla was definitely ahead of his time, no question about it. I think you all know the story about Nikola Tesla. He was born during a lightning storm, and the midwife said, we will call him the child of the storm. And his mom said, no, we will call him a child of light. Interesting. He was always into 369. He said, you want to know the secret to the universe? Think of energy, vibration, and what was the other one? One more. I always mess it up. I try to sound like I'm smart, and I'm not. But Tesla is an absolute genius. He actually was smart. I had a Band-Aid in my hand. Sorry, I'm trying to get the stickies off. Guys, Tesla, absolute freaking genius. There's those who say they see the Lord Jesus Christ, and they literally see Tesla in near-death experience visions. That he was a holy one. He didn't like sexual. He didn't like sex. He was a man who didn't like the vices. He beat the vices. Money, didn't like very much. In fact, J.P. Morgan was about to get sunk, story goes, if he had to come through on what Tesla said he was going to create, and he did. I won't get into the details. And J.P. Morgan, standing in his house one day, said to Tesla, if I make good on this payment to you, I literally will be bankrupt. Tesla said, don't worry about it. He literally would have been the richest man on the planet at the time if J.P. Morgan paid him. And he literally tore up the thing and said, money's not that important to me. He died penniless in the New Yorker hotel. I think you guys know. So anyway, Nikola Tesla, brief little background on Tesla. That dude was the genius of frickin' geniuses. And he saw things because there's so much available information and energy-wise swimming around all of us that if your tuner is fine enough, you actually can see it and tap into it. And that's what this dude did. Absolute frickin' genius. Thank you, Ranger, for bringing up our genius Tesla. Has anyone ever told you that you have startling resemblance to Robin Williams, asks Ranger? The answer to that is a full yes. I get it all the time. I mean, why can't you say Brad Pitt? Because look at this guy. He looks like Brad Pitt. Look at you. No, Robin Williams. Sorry, buddy. Anyway, there you go. Yes, I get it all the time, and it's funny. I'm on Jersey Mike's or whatever, and they're like, yeah. Hey, Brad, tell you look like Robin Williams. Yes. A million times over. A series of facial expressions reminded me of Jumanji. I love it. That's hilarious, dude. Freaking awesome. Yeah, I totally hear Robin Williams. I hear him loud and clear. Bless that Robin Williams. I love that dude. I'm happy. Good. I'm happy I look like Robin Williams. That dude's awesome. He was awesome. Still is. Still swimming around. Good morning, Tanker Art Caffeine. Yes, Tesla was the genius of geniuses. Info, check out Madrid earthquakes. Oh, crap. Oh, happening because of the solar flares, I would venture to say, but people don't agree with that. I think there's a link. Oh, my gosh. Madrid earthquakes. It's poor people. Come on. Mississippi flowed backwards. Town supposedly wiped out. Felt in Canada. Church bells rang in Boston and Philly. Predicted by, I don't know that name. 1811 to 1812. Gotcha. Madrid earthquakes. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you for that, Ranger, and that info. Huh. I'll have to check that out. What? That's crazy. Crypto Midwest says not far from him with that little thing that happened. That's crazy stuff. The heck? Is audio and video off a hair? I don't know. How is everything? Everything coming in loud and clear here, guys? Are we okay? Marchster saying you deserve some money helping us every day, learn and grow. Well, thank you. You guys help me too. So I should pay you some money too. Where's your super chat button so I can give you guys some money? See what I mean? You guys help me out too. I mean that too. Where is that super chat? So why isn't YouTube doing the thing where if the channel loves a commenter or thinks a commenter super on the channel, or says, you just gave me a little too much money there, I want to pay you some money. Where's that? Crypto wallet coming on blockchain. That ability is coming. Martin's giving a thumbs up, and Crypto Midwest saying, wait, I can't do it. How does it go? I don't even know how it goes, but I know it's no. I don't know how it goes, though, with his hand, but I remember growing up watching that, laughing my butt off, being like, wait, how do they know that there's aliens? Because I saw UFOs when I was a kid. I was like, wait, how do they know there's aliens, too, and stuff? Ranger, anybody vibing with that one? Rangers, Tesla was good with less than an hour after death. The government was already on the scene rummaging through his things. Very disrespectful. I agree. Not a reflection on DJT. His uncle heading that effort or involved in that. Not a reflection on DJT at all. Not even a reflection on him. People do what they do, but my goodness, let the man, oh boy, one of the geniuses of all time on this planet. Said he prayed over every invention that it would work for the betterment of mankind. Every invention. You know what everybody else is doing when they create an invention? How much money can this make me? I hope this will make me so much money. He sat there and said, I didn't care about the money. I'm creating it for the brothers and sisters, for the people, and the betterment of mankind. Oh, that's an odd concept. It should be what we do every single day, and all of us should act like that. It's still always all about the money. Oh, Tanker spitting truth. Truth on a Friday morning. Don't get all riled up, Tanker. It's okay. The world is fine. We are in the devil's playground. Understand it. It's okay. Tesla is good. Yeah, he was good. Yeah, I know. That was crazy stuff. Why am I rereading comments? Tesla, Thoth, definitely. Oh, yeah. Oh, Marnie over to Target. Anybody ever hear of Thoth, Hermes Trismegistus? Yeah? Jehudi? Anybody ever heard of that character, the guy with the beak in Egyptian mythology? Yeah? The ibis bird, symbolizing, of course, that he lives forever. He keeps going and going, reincarnating in different bodies because that ibis bird goes down and finds the sustenance down deep in the mud when there's nothing to eat for anybody or anything, and it continues to live. That's the symbology. So Thoth, I'm not going to get into Thoth now, but Thoth is engraved on the massive doors of the Library of Congress. They don't think he's very important, don't worry. Oh, nothing to see here. Yeah, the master magician, the master everything that gave us basically our language and everything. And also he said, build it I, the Great Pyramid, fashioned after Earth's magic science, so it too may live throughout the ages. Meaning like me. Yeah, he's a reincarnator on spot. Jumping into avatar bodies in the halls of Amenti underneath the pyramids. Go check a Thotha. Go check Thoth and the Emerald Tablets. They tried to say that they're false and that they're fantasy, the Emerald Tablets, by the way. Made of an imperishable green metal that has been alchemized that we cannot repeat. Somehow, we can't reverse alchemize it, reverse engineer it. It's been alchemized and it's created, and we can't describe how it can't tarnish or perish or oxidize ever, and nothing can touch it. And people say it's a myth, by the way, the Emerald Tablets. But anyway, Tanker, I put you on the big screen, but my hubs can enjoy you. I could tell Kevin Alexander, welcome, LOL. Mrs. Loopy, welcome in and thank you. And I don't know that, boy, because you know what? I just realized I don't have my headphones on. And when I do that, I think I do a lot of screaming the whole episode. So I don't know who's going to be enjoying all this screaming. I apologize. I don't even want to put them on because I don't want to know how bad I'm screaming at all of you. And when I put them on, it tells the truth. And I'm like, oh crap. Should have led with the headphones, guy. Info. Did you get my comment about email? It says Rangers. I did, but you gotta give it to me again because what happens is as soon as I close the screen, bro, my brother, this thing it just all disappears and I have nothing. And so if I don't capture it when it's up there, I have nothing. So please do again. No, I don't, and I'm sorry, Ranger. Please do that again. Oh boy, I'm the worst. I want to object responsibility and say it's not just me. It's the way that Streamlabs is set up. Martin says, I believe we have a lot of patents locked up. What really benefits people? Yeah, we do. It's so true, and they get shelved and everything. It's horrible by large corporations. They could benefit mankind, and they just get shelved. They get purchased and they get put on a shelf. What incredible good we could do when all our bags are filled, says Marster. Oh, you ain't talking nothing but trash right there now. Exactly. Agree 100%. Gonna go ahead and start a nice little .org. I think I'm gonna help the single moms with weird domestic, weird abusive like guys. I think that's going to be one. Also, something to help the children. So perhaps a couple of nonprofits. Agree 100%, Marnster. It's going to be so fun and good for you. Excuse me, having your heart and your soul, in my opinion, in the right place. By the way, one more thing on Thoth. You know what he said? He said, ever I will remain in the hearts of men, ever helping, guiding you from the darkness to the light, ever guiding you to the light of all, to the oneness of the light. You never, to the goodness of the holy light. Talking about the creator of all. That's what I will always ever do. That's why he keeps reincarnating. He gets to the end, and the Lord God asks him, you did it. You're the only one. What do you want to do? And he says, I want to go back and help everybody else get here. And so that's what he did. So that's Thoth. And whether you believe that's true or not, who knows if that is true. I don't know what's true and what isn't. Now, do I? I'm a Gnostic. When I see it, I believe it. When I see it, I know it. I believe we have a lot of patents locked up. Of course, I reread. I'm sorry. Tria prima thrice great. Oh yeah, Seth knows about Trismegistus, 3 times great. Also Jehudi. Also Thoth. Ranger says info at AG going so high. Do you believe it more likely society will use fractional? So wait, AG is silver, right? Yeah. I always confuse AU and AG. Yeah, AG is silver. Fraction. Do you we used fractional silver before? Roman denaries or Greek? Yeah, when they started nipping the ends off the Roman denari and off the money and making it worth less and less and less. Yeah, or a copper like China. I don't know. It's a good question. Nice question. You know. What is going to happen moving forward? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. I think silver, in my opinion, you want to talk about silver price, if anybody's holding actual silver. you really you really hit the mother load if you're I don't know the answer. It's a good question. You really hit the mother load if you are holding a whole bunch of silver. And I would advise if anybody's having metals or holding metals, if you're not holding it to bank or whatever, you need to have the uh, have a safe is what I always would suggest. It's not financial advice. That's a common sense opinion. Waterproof and fireproof safe, of course, and large enough so a couple Yoka locals can't like run off with the dang thing. It's going to be a moot point. You ain't getting into the dang thing. You got to get that person that's on that movie there, you know what I mean, with the stethoscope. You know what I mean? So anyway, I don't know. Rangers asking info. I learned that emails can't be sent in lives. Yeah, I didn't think they could. I know. I left a comment in the last video in the past section of the community, and I thought I had took a photo of it. Hold on one sec, brother. I thought I photoed that son of a gun. Hold on, peeps. And by the way, feel free to reach out to me, guys. I love you, and I've got no qualms reaching out to folks. In fact, I'm better for it. I realized that one, oh, here it is. I found it. You did. You did. Hold on, brother. And hold on, guys. Relax here. People getting cranky. Hold on. Ooh, I think I do have it. No, I don't know if I do. Well, I'll check later. I took a photo of it. I took a photo of it. I know they're doing that for safety's sake, and I completely understand. Um, yes, Ranger, I'll check it when I get off air again. I don't want to tie up time doing it, but you could drop it again there. I'm going to donate to the big bankers and politicians, says Hollywood. Yeah, the big bankers got a little aggravated with the Clarity Act offering yield and interest. What they've decided to stop doing over these years, right, when they used to give 5-6% way back in the day, if you guys remember, and then it was only through a CD, and then it was just nothing. They would give 3%, then it went down 1%. Yeah, these banks, oh boy. Do I need to say that? You all know what the score is, why that got held up there. No markup yesterday. Come on now. We know what the primary reason is. It's not, and it's also because they didn't want to. I don't want to say too much. Anyway, Hollywood, I'm going to donate to the big bankers. Well, and politicians. I know you're joking. Hilarious. Seth says, if a person doesn't want to sell their XRP, are there other ways to make money collecting yield? There are. There are a couple few ways. Some require a fee paid. I think Jake Claver does something like that. Pretty sure his company holds your XRP and then you're staking it. I'm not positive about this. I think you're staking it through him and then he charges you a fee, and I think he'll set up a Schwab account for you and everything else, and kind of like run it through his company and charge you a fee. It's kind of like the ETF version of, if you don't, I'm saying it's akin to those who simply want an ETF. They don't want to go through the cold wallet situation, and they're willing to go ahead and pay a fee to have somebody like Jake Claver's DAG take care of. I think it's called DAG. Anyway, that's what they do, I think, and there are other ways to do it too. I think you can use, can't you use, what do you use? You use something else to stake XRP these days. I think you get like 10%, don't you? I don't like it. I don't like staking. That's my opinion. I don't think it's a wise move. I think it's very, very, very dangerous to give up your keys to your XRP. I think one day you'll be able to do it through banks, in my opinion, and other institutions, including Zippity Skippity on the phone with wallets, and you'll be able to stake your XRP that way and not have to actually sell it into USD, which I find so silly to do. Seth says Amazon and X partners with Ripple should be huge. Yes, yes, yes. We have a lot of things, a lot of partnerships, magnitudes that partnerships that are crazy, that we have no idea what's getting ready to happen here. This whole thing is going to be turned on. I don't know how you guys are going to feel. You're going to have to keep that ego in check that we all have, and so am I. When all of this explodes, and Ripple really is the thing in the world and the company doing all of this, one of them. But the company, like an Amazon, that large is what I mean. And when that day comes, and when the rails are completed, when everything is laid, the infrastructure is complete, and XRPL's plumbing is behind every single thing that we are doing, how will you feel? Keep that ego in check. It's going to be a tough day. When you're so right, it's crazy, and everybody around you is like, what can I say? Just like Bitcoin not being a payment mechanism. Eventually, They had to all admit it. You're right, it's crap. It can't be used as a payment mechanism. It's crap in that way. Can't be used as okay. Like when you have to finally admit it kind of thing. And that's what I mean. So when everybody kind of has to finally admit it about crypto, and the ISOs, and more poignantly XRP in particular, if you want to get just a little more broad, XRP, XLM, XDC, and HBAR. And when the world sees the truth on these, what in the world is going to happen, and how are you going to feel? A, knowing that you've got massive amounts of dough because you dropped in early and you protected it, knew what you were doing. And secondly, how are you going to feel when all those doubters around you are sitting there going, you know, I guess you were right about XRP, that whole thing, and Ripple. Much to my chagrin. Guys, we are coming right back. We're going to do a little extended episode here. We're coming right back. Hold on one sec here. Oh, yeah. I hope you guys are having fun on the channel this morning. I know I am. I have fun every morning with you guys. You guys are a blast. I'm going to get into some deeper news here. Actually, I'm not going to get into some deeper news there. What I'm going to do is jump on our... Well, let me grab comments real quick in case I miss any. Few things are certain in life, but death and taxes are on the list, says Ranger. Very true. Very true, Ranger. Nobody knows what happens. Ranger says if anyone doubts silver, just remember all the data centers are being built, and the extraordinary amount of silver they require is a good. You're darn right. And it ain't. Guys, there are so many reasons to be in Greenland for 23. Is it 23? 25 of the 31 crucial elements that are needed to create advanced weaponry, computers, smartphones. Interesting. Yeah. This silver and gold, palladium, platinum, all required for where the world is going. We're only creating more. Guys, what do we do with all these things on the planet? Where's the huge trash heap for all of these cameras, cell phones, computers, laptops, tablets, blah, 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 electric vehicle batteries that all go by the wayside, create more. Where's all this stuff go? I hope we're recycling this stuff and reusing wherever possible. Yikes. Just thought about that. It made me cringe. Poor planet Earth. Ah! So the powers that be, J.P. Morgan and Edison and the like and blah, 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 shackle planet Earth with telephone wires on telephone poles and massive power wires all over this planet rather than doing it Tesla's way. Interesting analogy. Way to shackle Mother Earth. Way to drill into her belly constantly, spewing her lifeblood, oil. Not cool. Anyway, let's get back to these comments. Shezbot says, Crypto Midwest. Am I still doing the Robin Williams thing? I don't mean to. I do apologize, guys. Let me get real quick over to this. Guys, I love you guys. Here, I'm going to end the stream in just a little bit, but before I do, I want to get over to this. I feel this is crucial. Let's get some music on in the back for this. Okay, That was my segment. That's my playback in 3 years. I had to scroll through the crypto space. Play that back in 3 years. See where those prices are in 3 years while the elevator music is playing. Don't forget XRP, XLM, XDC, and HBAR. And don't forget to have the best weekend ever, because you guys are what makes my channel possible. I love you guys. If I didn't have you guys, I'd be doing this for nothing. I'd probably still be doing it. But anyway, having a blast. I hope you have the best weekend ever. Please stay safe. Stay awesome. I did log birthdays that were given to me, so thank you. Give me birthdays. Please, only the day and the month and not the year for your birthday, for safety's sake. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. You know I love you all. Not in a weird, creepy way. In a cool way. Ranger, Crypto Midwest, Seth, Hollywood, Marnster, Martin, Mrs. Loopy, all my peeps coming in. Thank you so much. I do believe I mentioned Crypto Midwest, yes, and Martin, yes. Hey, I'll shout you out again, Marnster. I love you guys. Ranger, you guys are great. Knoxville, thanks for coming in to 200K. Thanks for coming in. Art Caffeine, thank you for the comment, and thank you for the nice little donations from you all. Thank you, Martin, and thank you, Marnie, for your donations. That was very kind of you. Who else? Ranger, Hollywood, Art Caffeine, Seth, Marnster, Martin, Mrs. Loopy, Crypto Midwest. I do believe we hit everybody. Seth, S-Lodge, I guess it's Slodge. Mrs. Loopy, we got everybody. Thank you. Have an awesome weekend. I love you all. I'll see you Monday morning. 7 a.m. Colorado time, Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy with your host, Frank the Crypto Tech. I'm not a financial advisor. You can lose your socks, your shorts, your pants, glasses, everything crypto. Don't buy or sell anything is what I say or do. You got to contact your financial advisor. Have an awesome weekend. I'll see you Monday morning. Later. Sorry. See you guys. See, I didn't see those other comments. S-Lodge, 722. You got to get these birthdays in.
I can't believe it. Why can't you, like, see them, I wonder?
It doesn't. It'll show me on the phone, but then it won't show them there.
Maybe there's something that
you got to help me with that.
No, I don't know. Talk to Luke. There's probably or talk to chat. See what chats. This girl, all she wants is some loving. She's just been bugging me.
She's a sweet baby lover bugger. Elevator musician society crumbles. I love the irony. Wait until strangers.
I never donated money before. I had to figure out how to do it and get. I'm so glad he did it in.
Who did?
You got that $6, but it was in European pounds. Euro pounds.
Oh boy, snuggler, oh boy, snuggler.
She just wants you to. I told you were daddy. You need vacuuming out here, baby. Just sitting here looking.
I know. Anybody else give birthdays? Anybody else give any birthdays? Ooh, you got money. Oh, good job giving that money, because all you're doing is keeping.
I know. Tell
Marty.
Mr. Luke.